Hello and welcome to Lawrence Travels. I am staying at Endless Summer Dockside and I am finally checking it out. It was closed for a bit because of COVID, but they just reopened. I actually got to stay at Endless Summer Surfside last year before everything broke loose. So I will link that video here and in the description box so you can check that one out as well. And this room that we got is the family suite, so it is very similar to the one that I stayed at in the Surfside. Just has a little bit different decor, a little bit different colors. So the theme of this one is more like above the waves, whereas Surfside is more below the waves. So you're gonna see a lot more brighter colors at this resort. And I do wanna show you our view because we actually have kind of a cool view. I mean, we do have the parking lot here, but let's ignore that and look further past this building and you will see the theme parks. You could see Hogwarts off in the distance and Dr. Doom's Fearfall. See, there's Hogwarts, Dr. Doom. You see Velocicoaster is actually going off right next to the Hogwarts castle. And you could see Rip Ride Rocket over there as well. Now, if you are staying at this resort, close things to take notice. Of course, Surfside is on the opposite side of the street. You also have KFC over here and Walgreens, so if you do need to pick up anything, you can go there. There's also a IHOP across the street. And further past this, this is the Sheraton 4 Points, so right behind there, there is Fun Spot. So you're kind of in the heart of like International Drive area, very close to a lot of restaurants and shopping as well. And then this is going to be the room that will have the door that you can close off to the other room with the other 2 queen beds. There's a small closet here with an ironing board and iron if you needed to do any ironing while you were here. You also have a little light next to the bed with the USB that you can attach and charge your phone. And of course, the same view basically as the main area over there. We just get that beautiful IHOP view. And of course the theme park's off in the distance. And with this room you also have the hooks so you can hang your bags off from those hooks without having to put things on the floor. And it does look like there is a safe right behind the door in this room. And you do insert your card here for the power. So once you do that, the lights will be able to go on and off. Just a little bit more energy efficient. And you do have the 2 sinks here so you can get ready in the mornings, and the basic bathroom here. You can take a look at this surf and sand, and I did hear that this is actually a resort exclusive, so this is something that you can only get here at the Endless Summer Resort. And of course, we're gonna have a nice dinner. I like to do a nice dinner at City Walk whenever I go to a Universal resort. So we're going to Big Fire soon, and I'll show you what that's like, but let's walk around the resort a little bit and check it out. So from Tower 1, we'll walk out and follow the signs and take this like outdoor pathway, which is pretty shaded and nice, into the main lobby. I did see a full service Starbucks in there, but I do just want to see what else is in there. Of course, there'll be a Universal gift shop and Pier 8, which is their market. So we're inside Pier 8, just kind of looking and seeing what they have for the lunch menu. So I can kind of give you a different look, and if you're staying in here for lunch, see what they have. They've got a lot of Krispy Kreme donuts. Those look good. They also got some healthy options, so there's plenty of salads here that you can grab and go. Got some burgers and mahi-mahi. We also have some Italian, so you've got some pizza and macaroni, garlic knot. And another option for food is they have the chicken and waffles here. They also have those for breakfast, so I might wait to get on those. They also have a whole freezer here of gelato and sorbet, so I'm getting tempted to get something, especially this one right here. This is something I think I might have to try out later too. They have cold brew coffee shakes and fruit shakes and juice refreshers. I might need this now actually. Let's do it. So I think I'm gonna do the juice refresher, and let's go with strawberry lemonade. Yum! I got my strawberry lemonade here, but I did want to give you a little look at this place. It kind of looks like you are under a pier, which makes sense. It's called Pier 8, but I just really like the theming in here. And it's big and open and airy, plenty of seating. So they have tons of seating areas inside the lobby, but I also wanted to show you the Sunset Lounge. It doesn't look like it's open right now, but it does look like this is the bar for the lobby area. See, there is a full service Starbucks here, so you can get anything that you would order from a regular Starbucks. They have these giant pieces of driftwood here that are in the lobby. A big decorative piece. It'd be cool if they had like a little fountain in there, but yeah, they got these huge driftwood pieces, and then right behind that is the Universal store. And just like with any resort, they do have their own merchandise in the shop, so you can get endless summer shirts, mugs. You got the towels. Those are kind of similar to the ones at Cabana Bay. They just say endless summer on them. And of course, things that you can buy in the theme parks. So they've got whole Harry Potter section, lots of Universal shirts, so many options. So if you miss something in the parks, you can get it here. They do have a game room, but I think it is closed because I just tried to do my key and it's not opening, but there is a game room here. There's also an Avis here, so if you do need a rental car, they have that here for you to get. So we're out by the pool. The bar here is called the Oasis Beach Bar. This actually used to be where Wet n Wild was, so kind of like an homage to Wet n Wild. A lot of the drinks here are called or named after the different rides that were at Wet n Wild. Lots of people out by the pool, but the area where the Oasis is not pretty bad, and it's very shaded and there's some fans, so it feels really nice here. Shuttle to the theme parks and City Walk, so you don't even have to drive. You can leave your car here if you have a car or you rented one. We are waiting for our reservation for Big Fire, and they actually have the ride vehicle from Hagrid's. At least it looks like it is. Yeah, it is. From opening day. It is recommended to make reservations in advance, so definitely try to do that if you are planning a trip. I do have reservations for 5. We're gonna see if we can get in a little earlier. But here's a quick look at the menu. They've got burgers, sandwiches, seafood, steak, pretty much everything. For our drinks, my husband ordered the smoked maple old fashioned, and I got the sage apple sour. And of course, we had to get some appetizers. So these are the oysters Rockefeller. They serve them on this plate of fire-burning wood chips. So it has an amazing smell when it comes to the table. For my dinner, I ordered the Hearthstone seafood bake. Had a really good taste, but it did have a little bit of a kick. And my husband ordered the Big Fire grilled filet mignon steak. So everything tasted amazing. He also added on some maple glazed scallops to his order, and those were delicious, and they did not last on the table very long. And you know, we couldn't leave without trying some of the tableside s'mores. The s'mores plate came with some marshmallows that were actually house made, so vanilla and chocolate, and even Reese's peanut butter cups, and it was a perfect ending to our meal. And after my meal, I did decide to pop over to Universal Studios and pay them a visit. I love going when the sun is just about to set. This footage that's coming up is from the next morning, right when we're about to check out. I decided to get the chicken and waffles for breakfast. I opted out of the breakfast pizza because it has sausage on it. Sausage isn't technically my favorite. And my husband got the traditional breakfast, so he got the sausage, bacon, egg, biscuit, and potato wedges. I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite breakfast. It kind of is chewy. The chicken's a little dry, but it's okay. And maybe you do want to get a shake like I did at the restaurant, because the Starbucks line can get pretty long in the morning. Just a heads up, you can actually check out on your email or through the app, I believe. I think I did it through my email. So avoid this line in the morning by just doing it through your email. So my thoughts on staying at the Dockside. It is a nice resort, especially for the price that you're paying to be that close to Universal and have that early park admission perk. But would I stay here again? Probably not. I did want to check it out just for research purposes alone, but it is a value resort, so usually it's good for families to stay in. I do like having the extra perks like the express included for my stay, so I don't know if I would stay in the value resorts again unless I had a big family group coming and that's what we could get. But all in all, it's not a horrible resort. I think you could stay there comfortably and have a great time. Just not something that I would want to pick again. For the food, everything tasted okay. I ordered that chicken and waffles for breakfast at the Pier 8 Marketplace and just kind of tasted dried out to me, but maybe you'll have a better experience when you go. I did like the pools and that there were two of them, so you have that option if one is too busy to head over to the other side and go to the other one. I did like the theming of this resort, and I just liked, being able to try it out and say I've been there. Let me know down in the comments if you stayed at this resort or are planning to go. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on Lauren's Travels.